Hey, hi, it's Jim. It's Wednesday. It's time to revisit a musician that I listened to initially, I think about 6 weeks ago. But unknowingly, I listened to about a week or two before that as well. So this is Guthrie Govan in his band, the Aristocrats. And I did one of their songs, I think it was about 6 weeks ago. And everybody loved it. So people have asked for me to listen to more. I had heard him previously to that playing with Stephen Wilson on the Watchmaker, I think it was. So anyway, the most requested song, or the one that everyone keeps going on about, is Bad Asteroid. So that's what we're going to do, a bit of Bad Asteroid. What's a good asteroid? I don't know, but this one's a bad one. If you know Guthrie Govan, you'll know what this is about. If you know the Aristocrats, you'll know what this is about. I haven't watched any more of the Aristocrats since then. You keep saying it's the end of every video, I want to go and check it out and listen to more. And I never get time, because by the time I come to turn the computer on again, there's about another 1,000 requests for other things. And I just, I'm going to listen to that. I'm going to say, oh, God, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. So, actually, yes, this is an opportunity for me to hear some more Aristocrats. So that's what we're going to do. Anyway, let's get this bad boy up and ready to go. There we go. And from the looks of this, it looks like it's from the same concert as the last song. I can't remember what that's called, but it had mobile phones and chickens in it. Yeah, really. Anyway, let's go. 3, 2, 1, bing. You already know this is going to be so cool. So he's changed his guitar. On the last one, it was that silver one at the back, the fretless one. Can't help smiling, can you? It's just so playful and fun. I like that little drum fill there. I can see the chicken on the floor. Ooh, love that bass line. Mr. Fuego on the guitar. Take it away. Jazz club. Nice. Oh. Yes.
Right on. Hello, San Pedro on a Sunday afternoon. How you doing?
Oh, is that their intro to the gig? Hello.
I'm going to start with introductions and then tell you about all the other exciting things we have going on today. On guitar.
Well, sadly, it's actually the end. Fade this out. And let's have a little talk about this, shall we? Very much in the vein of just what it is. It's bloody. I love this. Erotic Cakes was the song that I listened to, but it's not a song, is it? It's a track. It's the one that I listened to before. 17th of April, apparently. So there you go, 2 months ago. They are such insanely talented musicians, all three of them. And I think all of them. I think they're probably session musicians. Play a lot with other people. I mean, I'm not sort of dissing them as musicians, but they are musicians for hire. They play with a lot of different acts and bands. I know that Guthrie Govan, Marco Minnemann, the guitarist and the drummer, have played with Stephen Wilson, and many other acts as well. And I'm sure the guy on bass, and I can't remember his name, so I'm sorry about that. I think he is as well. And what I like about this is they kind of just relaxing. They're not playing to try and sell thousands of tickets and records and stuff. They're playing because actually this is their hobby. This is their fun time. They can play what they want to play and just have fun with it. And it is just insanely good. It is so good to listen to. And just to be in that audience, how absolutely privileged do you feel to be there to see these guys absolutely in tandem with each other, playing almost like there's a sort of a connection between them. There's nothing written down. They're not following a sheet of music. It's just, and it feels like it's a jam. It feels like they don't really know where it's going to go, but let's go with it. It's very, very free and loose, but tight as well. That sounds really weird because it is loose. It's I don't think there's any form there. It's not. It's they kind of have a start and a finish. But there's all sorts of stuff happening in the middle where they go between the start and the finish where they go to, and I guess it just sort of evolves and meanders as it goes along. It's so good. Love it. Absolutely love this. I hope you do too. This is the exact antithesis of what we listened to yesterday, which, although obviously it is very, very good in its own right, it kind of, this exemplifies why I prefer to listen to something like this, because it is so interesting, because it does different things, because it demonstrates creativity and musicianship and free will and people exploring what they can do with their instruments in a way that a set song, I mean, even Devin Townsend's, his stuff is very, very, very formulaic and set. It starts and finishes, and it uses backing tracks, so it has to absolutely go with and sound exactly as it does on a record. What this does is it just, I don't know if this is what it sounds like on the record. I may be completely wrong, but I would imagine that a recording of this and then a live version of this are going to be very, very different. Recognisable, but different. So that's why I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next video, whenever that will be. Probably be tomorrow, you know how this is. I keep saying I'm not going to do this every day, but it keeps going that way. Until then, this is Jim, over and out.